In this video I'm playing for the biggest team tournament of Pokemon called Smogon Premier League, where the best and most accomplished tournament players compete for $2,000 and a Smogon trophy. I'm playing for the team Evergrande the Bigs against my friend and fellow PokeTuber, Freezai, representing the team Wi-Fi Wolfpack. Please remember to like and subscribe on my channel if you want to get notified for tournament content like this, and with that said, let's get into the battle.
It's using rain, something that we kind of expected. Nothing too surprising. Let's see, do we die to one flitter? Probably not, with my Ritas versus Barracuda. Voice band, flitter does not, liquidation could, so that kinda sucks. It's very likely he might leave with it. Woojing Fire, more likely not Morning Sun, because we don't heal much in the rain. Child is a little bit of a threat. It could be Assault Vest, it could be eject back with Draco, Electrosaur. Have the EV Rillaboom for that, as well as the Terra Fairy. Gotta be very careful for Woojing Fire. I wonder if it's like Dragon type attack and Grass type attack on this thing. I mean, Ground and Dragon, not Fire type attack in the rain. But we'll see, I guess. So I have a Primarina. Primarina could do some work, especially if I Terra. Primarina could really do some work. Shit is not great. The Iron Ground doesn't have any positive lead or anything. We're gonna lose a great task, I feel. And hopefully we get the lure working. So I'm gonna take 20 seconds. In theory I'm thinking, but I already know I'm gonna click the Supercell Slam. If he switches, he would switch into Iron Treads or Rillaboom maybe. So after that he's gonna get Pelipper. I hope he doesn't switch. Perfect, so we nuke turn 1. So that's Maverick Suit the way. Yeah, I was like, maybe we should close combat. Nope. Use Supercell Slam. Use that shit. Now the thing is, do we sack this Pokemon? Do we sack this Pokemon on the liquidation and then go where? Rillaboom? Or do I go Primarina after? Primarina versus Barracuda in the rain, 2 KO almost. But I think my play would be to go Rillaboom after. Flipper is gonna kill me, so I should theory switch into my Rillaboom, more likely, right? Rillaboom versus Barracuda, liquidation in the rain. I don't get 2 KOs more likely with my EV spread. I see Terras after. Do I keep this Pokemon? It's quite useful for our Charlton and Woojing Fire. So I'm gonna go in my Rillaboom, I feel. Because of the liquidation. That's 45. Now, I'll be at 68, around there, versus Woojing Fire in the rain. I think I'll be able to lift, so I don't want him to Terra, water and destroy me. So maybe I should Grassy Glide. At the same time I probably shouldn't. Let me think. So if I Grassy Glide and he Terras, he loses so much. If he goes Woojing Fire, I'm in fine position. Because as I said, I live this hit. So I can U-turn out for free unless he outrages. It's very likely. It should still not kill. So I'm gonna Grassy Glide. Yeah, just play it safe. Yeah, I don't want to risk, because if he killed me there, then I would have been in trouble. Where going Woojing Fire or whatever this shit is called, it's not that bad for me. Now, Rillaboom versus Rillaboom. If he's Choice Band, he's gonna kill me. I don't like that. I want to keep the Pokemon alive for my guy in the back. For my Primarina in the back to sweep. I don't want to Terra. Him going into this kind of says that it might be choiced. It might nuke me with a U-turn. So I'm gonna go Howlucha right here. Don't want to lose my Pokemon. Let's see, 6%. There's my Howlucha. Let's go and keep it just in case. I mean, I'm gonna need the Grassy Terrain for Primarina, so I feel it's not worth the risk. Now, I don't have info if it's like Choice Band or not. So I get +1 defense. Wait, do I? But it doesn't give me the defense, so it's not Choice Band, it's Soul Vest. Right? Yeah. It is Assault Vest. That's his seed. Yeah, it was Assault Vest. It goes into this. I think I have value damage on you because you're in trouble. So I kill you. And then go Roaring Moon. Is Roaring Moon gonna kill? Roaring Moon versus Chaludon. Assault Vest, let's say. Okay. +1 defense. Yes, sir. Knock of kills. If you're a fairy, I don't. Earthquake might, not really. I wanna keep this Roaring alive. Is it better to go Great Task? I think Great Task is a little bit better because the terrain runs out. So he's not gonna be able to switch Rillaboom in. He's gonna be able to do it after. I think that's gonna be fine. I go here and I click Headlong Rush. Right? So we kill this. He still has... Oh wait, he Terra. I'm stupid. No, he cannot Terra Fairy. I'm dumb. Oh yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. Completely forgot. Man, what am I saying? Oh, how did I forget? Anyway, it's fine. It upsets me when I'm dumb like that. We know it's Assault Vest. -1 versus Rillaboom. We know you're not gonna be Choice Band, you're gonna be beginning Z. I'm -1 for staying in a Ice Spinner. Just live. You might would hammer me, but I think that's all good. I'm at risk of losing this Pokemon right here, and I don't like that shit. Because this thing is useful. Are you in range of my crown? You are in range of my crown. No, you're Assault Vest, we said. So I'm not in range of my crown. So what is my play? If I go Roaring Moon here, I might end up losing for no reason. Yeah, that's one of those again. I think that's better. Honestly. Because I go Roaring Moon here. Terra and Dragon Dance is another play. I win. Roaring Moon, Terra Flying, +1 versus what's its name? Treads. Should die in 1. What about make max HP? Should die in 1. Ooging Fire. Should die in 1 unless it's Poké. So with Terra and Dragon Dance, I feel that's game. Maybe that was nice to keep because it was good versus both of these keys. But oh wait, let's copy again. Treads, pensive. He should die. Man, this guy Maverick is the prep god. Honestly, I was like, maybe we should use close combat. Yeah, it's a little bit more, you know, reliable overall and shit. Nope. Use the selling, whatever this is, whatever this crap's name is. Okay, so he's going back to this. I don't think you kill me with any move. This grass terrain down. I think it's just close combat twice. Right? You're not gonna be able to live 2. Even with grass terrain. That's how I feel about it. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Ice Spinner should kill me. Even if he has that. That's something they usually run. Ice Spinner. Yeah. Trade's a little bit weak. The 2KU, I'll even hit. Remove the terrain. I Earthquake again. And I Earthquake the Ooging Fire 2. Correct? Correct. GG. Nice.
Alright, it's time to analyze a little bit the game, what exactly happened. You see me a little bit more, you know, excited, a little motivated and everything. That's because I'm not, you know, I'm not focused on the game right now. I'm now recording from my computer, not the pathetic laptop. But yeah, as you can see, we won. Let's talk a little bit. So this is something we're gonna be doing. From now on in these tournament games. I want to analyze them a little bit after, like talk about okay, why we did this, why he did that, why maybe this happened, what we could have done, shit like that. I feel that because I'm trying to have a little bit of an educational type of content, so I feel for newer players, for somebody who wants to get into tournaments as well, I think this is gonna be nice and beneficial for us and me reviewing my game after. especially on the losses. Like, okay, what do we lose? Here we won, but anyway, let's talk a little bit about the game and the teams. So we brought this team with a speed boosting Iron Crown and Bird Spam with Halucha and Roaring Moon. Then you have nice little grassy seed core with Rillaboom, Assault vs Rillaboom. And then you have the superstar of the team again, Supercell, Great Task. I've realized my teams recently have been just task. And yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, my opponent's using Grain. This is something we kind of expected from the preparation, which is why we came up with a Supercell Slam idea. And in general, at the core of the team, because we're expecting something offensive. It could have been Ripombi, it could have been Ninetales, it could have been Glimora. So Iron Crown has a very good matchup for the start. And we added a lot of speed and power in the form of Priority, Halucha, which outspeeds and everything. Yeah, we have a bunch of tools here and there for offense. They brought exactly that. They brought offense. So yeah, Freezai is using this. I really like our team, by the way, but I don't like their team as much. They're using Pelipper with like this is a stress rain, if I remember correctly, but stress is one of the best builders in either in general or in Scarlet Valley. I don't know, up to you to decide. But yeah, this is a stress build. I don't like Gujing Fire very much in the rain because it cannot use it. Although it provides some good utilities for a rain team, it cannot use Morning Sun. It cannot use a fire type attack, which is very important. And so yeah, you're kind of forced to use some other shit. You cannot use Bermark, Warmark, whatever the fire type Baneful Bunker is called, because you're wasting grain turns. So it's a little bit lame. So yeah, I'm not exactly. I like the Ice Spinner threads, but anyway, this I think because Freezai is an incredible player, right? And outside of the few turns that are early on happened and kind of like put him very behind, I think the team kind of held him back too. So yeah, I hope my boy gets to win the next weeks, because he's a very good player, honestly. And so yeah, let's go about the teams. The matchup seems fine. I have the task set. I don't have an obvious lead. They don't have, for me, they don't know like, oh, he's gonna lead Crown, or he's not gonna lead Great Task, or he's gonna lead like Primarina. They don't know exactly what I'm gonna lead. I have, and I can tell they can lead either Pelipper or Barraskewda, right? Task is fine versus both because I can leave a flip turn from Barraskewda, and unless they Terra, maybe then they can kill me. And I can lure the Pelipper, which was the main idea of Supercell Slam that my boy Maverick Shooters came up with. So they could have maybe let Rillaboom, but the Rillabooms usually in these cores are AV, and the Grassy Glide doesn't kill, which means I can Ice Speed and then go for another hit after. So anyway, they don't know what I'm gonna lead. I know what they're more likely gonna lead. One of these two, either Barraskewda or Pelipper. So we do exactly that. We lead the Pelipper. We lead Great Task into Pelipper, and I take intentionally a little bit of time here, thinking that okay, I might have a move to hit you with, like a head smash or something, but I don't have. Oh, I have this click. I'm gonna click it right now. So I'm taking intentionally a little bit of time, and we click the Supercell Slam, nuke the Pelipper, which is enormous. When you deal with the Pelipper or any weather setter early on in the game, it's like super good. They're not gonna be able to place the weather again, and this is how these teams function really. Electroshock is used in the rain, but Barraskewda is not as good anymore. So yeah, it's very important to not lose the, and so we get enormous value right here. What they could have done is maybe switch. Will they switch into Treads as I get up rocks? Not the greatest. Will they switch into Rillaboom and then I Ice Spinner, or force me out with Grassy Glide? Maybe that was a play. I don't think you would ever switch Barraskewda in, because hard Barraskewda on any hit, right? Really, you don't benefit very much. Our Charlton should never come out, and Gujing Fire should never come out, so they don't really have a great switch either way. Treads is not a great switch. Like if I just Headlock Grass the next turn and you die for rocks or some shit, so I totally get why would you stay with a Pelipper against a Great Task lead. Like, you, from one hand you can think, okay, Sav just led wrong, he expected something else, and like a Treads lead, for example, which is a very good synergy with Pelipper. Physical Treads. That's why you don't see Steel Beam or Earth Power special Treads in Rain, because you don't need to do that. Pelipper is supposed to help you versus Great Tusk, so you don't need the Steel. You don't need the Treads to be special. But yeah, I totally get the turn one thing. And then we go for he goes for a nice little liquidation, which always kills my guy, and then it can kill Rillaboom in standard into Terra turn. Now, as I explained in the live game as well, we calced a little bit. We saw what is more valuable for us. The option here to U-turn was very tempting because his switch should be happening on the expected grassy glide. I valued more the Rillaboom spawning the grassy terrain for my Primarina and Howlucha in the back. And his play either was to switch or stay in and go for the roll here, but it was a very big risk that he maybe had to take, to be honest. I thought he might have to take it because he already lost his Pelipper, so he cannot really place the rain again. So he has to take advantage of the rain for the 7 turns that he has left. And if he takes more time switching and doing all that, he wouldn't be able to do that. And in the long run, he might have been in the back. So yeah, he made an aggressive play, trying to come back, and we punished it with a grassy glide right here, over allowing the Gouging Fire to come in, which we didn't care very much. If he was boost energy, he could have killed us, but have safe switch on Primarina and shit like that, and anchor Howlucha, and even my task really. And yeah, if he didn't switch, we get this going on. So this is really nice. Now we have basically wasted 2 very important Pokemons of his team that really make the team function, and his Terra. And we have lost what? We have lost our boost energy and a little bit of HP on Rillaboom. But this is maybe a little bit of positioning too. So one thing I find very important when you get a kill on the game, or something big happens in the game, is reanalyze a little bit what your win condition and shit is for your game. So for example, I was thinking my Primarina was gonna be the win condition early on in the game. When I saw the rain and everything, I can Terra Poison on the grassy glide and shit. I can Calm Mind and outmatch our Chaludon and shit like that. Training keys first the rest. I thought that was gonna be my win condition, but since we got the kills right here, this Barraskewda dying means that it can no longer revenge kill my Howlucha and Roaring Moon. So these guys are gonna be the main win condition here. So yeah, we switched to preserve the Rillaboom. We definitely needed it to spawn the grassy terrain from 4 grasses at Howlucha and Primarina. As we said, flying spam is the win con right now, not the Primarina. So we keep it, go Howlucha, and he goes Archaludon. Not sure if the Gouging Fire was a little bit better here. If you have a Dragon type attack, maybe, because Archaludon just takes so much and it keeps some threats that I had in check, like for example Roaring Moon. But he goes into it at close combat. I value the damage a lot here. I don't have any other play. I could have switched maybe to Iron Crown and Focus Blast or some shit like that, but I think that was nice to check the final Roaring Moon stop. So yeah, we do that trade any day of the week. I see Dracos, and I go into my Great Tusk to revenge kill, because I absolutely forgot that he has wasted his Terra. Wasted. He doesn't have it anymore. But otherwise the play would have been maybe Roaring Moon. Not really. Nah, this is still a fine play. Fine as fuck play. But I forgot. I thought you might Terra Fairy on like a knockoff or some shit, and then I lose my win cons. I just didn't want to risk my Roaring Moon. I just want to set up with safety versus Rillaboom or Treads or some shit. Treads not so much. Rillaboom is better. So yeah, we just go for the Headlong Grass here, and we kill this thing. There's no grass. There's no ground resist anymore. I mean, there is this thing, but I can Ice Spinner after. We realized by the hit and damage on Howlucha that it was Assault Vest, which means after the calc that you saw, it's not gonna be able to kill my Great Tusk. So I value here, because we said Roaring Moon is the win condition. Roaring Moon is the win condition. I value, instead of switching into one of my grasses, is either Roaring Moon or Iron Crown, or maybe Rillaboom, yeah, sure. I valued staying, leave the grassy glide if he goes for it, or U-turn, or low kick, or high horsepower, whatever he had. As we knew, he uses Assault Vest and not Choice Band, and then we kill it right here. And we wasted grassy terrain, making space for our Roaring Moon to set up. If he killed me, I could have still set up with my Roaring Moon, so that wasn't bad at all. So he goes for that, goes to the Grassy Glide after, he's at 6%, we have seen his whole asset, so we know it's a free Roaring Moon setup. He goes into Iron Treads, for the Ice Spinner and such, and then he goes back to Rillaboom to spawn the grassy terrain, so Earthquake does a little bit less damage, but as we know, Iron Treads is a little bit weak. You know, it's a little bit weak, so you don't deal enough damage, and basically Roaring Moon sweeps. So yeah, this was a little bit of a short one. We are both using offense. It's offense versus offense, so there's not much really. There is no time to waste. It's 5 minutes game. If we use both bulky offense or balance or stall or whatever, then it would have been a longer game and more things to analyze. But this was a nice little short, analysis. Like, okay, what we could have done, why we did this, why we did that. I feel. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that for longer games too, next videos. And yeah, I'm very happy we won, so hopefully we keep winning. But yeah, this is gonna be the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Wish me luck for the next games. A bunch of tournament content coming. We have the GSC League for $3,000. We have SPL, we have OST. I'm facing this guy called Akali, who's a very good Scarlet and Violet player. We have teamed up before in OUPL. We have the 10 versus 10 server tournament that's gonna happen too. I'm facing this guy called Raptor, so we have a bunch of tournament content. So yeah, if you're into that stuff, please consider subscribing, as it's free and you can remove it whenever you want to. And I'll catch you with another video later today or tomorrow. See you guys, bye bye, have a good one.